Hey, just a quick win for today. I want to show you today how to use webhooks inside of Bitrix24, how to set up an outbound webhook and use it on deal stages in the deal pipeline. So let's take a look. Inside here, we're in the CRM in our Bitrix system, and we're inside deals. We've chosen the correct pipeline that we want to work on, and we're going to select the deal stage that we want to do the automation on as well. So inside of automation rules, we'll have to look for our invoice stage, and we'll have to set up an automation to do an outbound webhook. Now, inside of here, all we've got is a simple workflow. We've got start, outbound webhook, and end. Now, this outbound webhook section you find all the way down here on the right. We'll have to scroll down to the other section. And under the other section, we're going to look for outbound webhook, as you can see here. So if we click and drag this outbound webhook, and we'll drag it up to the top, and this outbound webhook inside is going to look something like this. So you've got a title. This can be whatever you like to call it. And the outbound webhook, the handler, this will come from where your webhook is hosted. For us, this is going to be make.com today. And on the end of here, we've got a little syntax. So this is to port over the ID. So you can see here, we'll go inside of make, and we've got our webhook. This is a handy little integration we've got between make.com, Bitrix, and Docusign. We generate a document inside of Bitrix for signature. We send it to Docusign, and then it sends it back once it's been signed. Now, inside of this webhook, make.com's generously created us this hook. So we'll have to copy this hook, and we'll have to put that into the handler section in our Bitrix system. So if we get rid of this, we'll have to copy and paste this. And now we've got that, we can also add on some information to be ported over. So if we choose on this little selection tab on the right, one of these constants, for us today, we're going to choose the deal ID. If we insert this deal ID, and then just before it, we put a question mark. And then ID and equals. This is going to tell the webhook to also take over this information, the ID. Likewise, if you're going to use one of these other variables, you'd put in one of the other variables here instead of ID. And we'll save that. And we'll save that again. And now we can see it in action. So if we hit run on here, now this is looking for a call from the webhook. And if we move our deal stage into the invoice section, you're going to see this is going to run. So it's got the information and it's running and push through to Docusign. And that's it. I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions about outbound webhooks inside of Bitrix24, feel free to get in touch. Thank you.